JV of JV versus the world. What is your nerdy origin story? What got you started in the nerd space?
So my nerdy origin story actually takes place in a laundromat. So we would go to a laundromat sometimes, and they had two arcade games. So it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and it was yes, and then it was also Marvel versus Capcom. I used to always pick Storm, and I know the guy who owned that place probably couldn't stand me because all I hear was Typhoon, Typhoon, Typhoon. So that's kind of where it began. Like like video games were the place where I started, and then because it was X-Men, I was like, oh wait. So after Power Rangers, they're showing X-Men 92. So I watched that after school, and then it slowly transitioned to comics. My first comic that I actually sat down and read and made me say, oh, I actually like this genre was, I think, either Avengers 361 or 371, but it's the middle of this story arc where Vision is there, but Black Knight, Cersei, and Crystal are like in this throuple, and Vision is looking down as Black Knight and Crystal kissing, and he's like, it's the white Vision, so he's been reset and he's going through all these emotions. I bring it up because it was super dramatic, and it made me think about the soap operas that my grandmother and my mom watched, and I was like, oh, well, I'm familiar with this, but they're just in tights. So that's kind of where my love of comics stemmed from, and it just kind of went off from there. Pokemon was another thing. I quickly learned though that I couldn't share my love of like all this nerdy stuff with everyone. I found like a pack of Pokemon cards in a desk when I was like 6th grade. It was an English class. I was hype about it. There was a Hitmonlee in there, some like a Charizard, a Blastoise. I don't know whose that was, but it was mine that day. And I showed my friend, and my friend was like, girl, what is that? And I was like, oh, well, I will never talk to you about Pokemon again. I did find some other kids in the neighborhood that were into it, but then I kind of learned like, okay, so for certain stuff, some of your friends are not going to be into it, so you just kind of keep it to yourself or find other people that are into it like you. So it's funny now because that same friend is like, girl, when you sending me Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur for my kids? So here we go.